to give us opening thoughts?
Start out with, obviously this was Coach Justice's scout. Thought she did a great job. Thought the entire staff, Coach Scott, Coach Foster, everybody came together. Thought we made some really nice adjustments. And it really wasn't so much adjustments of what we were trying to do. It was just trying to execute what we had been planning the whole week, at least the last couple of days, and just kind of fine-tuning some things. And we still got a long ways to go. I mean, we're a young basketball team, but boy, I tell you what, we're pretty gritty and we're pretty gutty. And I thought tonight was another one of those examples of where never say quit, never die, and we grinded it out for the entire basketball game.
Coach, first half, let's just start with it. Rebounds, giving up. That's a lot of offensive rebounds we giving up in the first half to start the game.
Yeah, I mean, we gave up 18 to be exact. I don't know if that's what you just said or not, but yeah, we gave up 18. We were getting out rebound 35 to 26 total, and we obviously were aware of it, and we made a point to it. We addressed it, and I give our kids a lot of credit. And a lot of part of it was, we kept trying to just dead front, and our other guard was trying to come off of it. When they do their own ball screen, we were jamming and going under, and then our post kid was getting caught on the high side, rather than whether it be dribble drive or when the ball's in the air and being passed to the post, instead of being three-quarter and then do your job and jumping to the ball and then coming and jumping behind to, contain and defend, we were getting too high, so therefore when they threw it, I mean, they were just lobbing it right over. So we were giving up position on the half-court stuff defensively that put us in a no-win situation to already be beat for position for the rebound scenario. So we adjusted that at the halftime as well, and it obviously helped because I think we only ended up getting out rebounded by 5.
For game 6.
Yeah, so I thought that was, and I thought our pursuit of the basketball was a lot better the second half, to be quite honest. I thought we got hungry. And I thought we got really aggressive with some things. I thought YT really showed up in the second half on, with doing some things, and I'm proud of them. I mean, at the end of the day, for us to, it's kind of what I was alluding to before we started rolling here, is that, to serve and to hold home court advantage, win on your home court is paramount, for us in any league. And then obviously, like I said, with the next two being on the road, this is the start that we needed.
Coach asked Forrest the same question. Y'all went on a 23-11 run during the first half, and what would you say? I would say Forrest, she grabbed that, she's a catalyst, and that she's running up down the court. Y'all forced the turnovers during that 23-11 run, but when she went off the bench after a timeout, y'all gave up a 13-5 run and a half, including the buzzer beater. Again, what would you say is the biggest difference between those two streaks?
The biggest difference is that obviously she's not in the game, and I think when we don't have her, we kind of lose our way sometimes. We kind of lose our way with how aggressive we want to play and how much we want to push the basketball in transition, because quite candidly, they couldn't stop us. I mean, if we, our transition at times was our best offense, because she's so fast, and we have other kids that can run the floor, and they really struggled with with their defensive transition. So that was the game plan, to really push them and make them guard us and stop us in transition. And to go back and answer the other side of your question, the other part of it is that I use one timeout, the one use it or lose it, and hindsight's 20/20. If I had to go back and do it again, I might have used another one there in the first half to kind of get us settle down. But I was waiting for the media, and thank goodness it all worked out.
Coach, during the second half when you came off the bench and we talked about, I think, the assistants grabs. Can you comment a little on that?
I mean, I just, obviously I can't really, I'm not going to comment on any of the officiating part.
I didn't want that,
But yeah, I mean, I just think that I'm really proud of the way that our kids responded to it all. Hopefully that really answers your question. And then just me, I'm going to compete. I'm gonna compete every single second that's on the clock, and, you know, I'm gonna always fight for our kids, and, you know, I just thought collectively we did what we needed to do, and we kept our composure when we needed to keep it the most.
Talk about Marche's aggressiveness. She took 20 shots, you attacked the basket. Just talk about how she played.
I was just telling a story to a couple of our boosters, you know, and they were asking about everything, and, you know, it was just kind of ironic. I sat down, and I've been doing this a long time, and I never eat pregame. You know, I just don't. And, you know, it's one of those deals where, you know, for me to eat before a game would be disastrous, you know, but today I kind of changed it up because I just get so revved up, you know. I just, you know, I couldn't do it as a player, and I've never really done it as a coach. And today, we'd been, you know, back and forth for about 2 or 3 days, and, you know, they said, hey, you know, we want to talk, and so I just came up and during pregame and sit down with her and Jessica Palmer and Alicia Smith, and we sat down and just talked and kind of cleared the air on some things, and I think, you know, summed some things up, and hopefully put some confidence in them. And I just told her on the way out, it looks like I guess I'll be eating pregame more often. But no, I mean, I think that's basically what I told her is, you know, you're a great kid and you're a great player, and you just got to relax and you got to play. A lot of it's just taking it all in, and you know, and instead of letting everything come to you, you got to take it to them and be more aggressive. And I'm really proud of her. I was really proud of the way she displayed that tonight. I thought she was the real deal.
Coach, you mentioned on the rebounding, you said you've got to get better on rebounding.
No question.
What else do you have to work on before you go on these 2 road trips? Because you said it's going to be tough out there.
Well, I think the other thing of it is that we've got to just be better with the basketball. I mean, you know, I'll take 12 turnovers every single time, but there was so many. You know, we had out of the 7 steals. You know, we've got to convert. You know, I felt like there were so many opportunities. It felt like a whole lot more than 7, and it may have just been broken plays, loose balls, to where, you know, we've got to convert. We've got to do a better job of you know, making the most out of every single possession. And then I think obviously, you know, the other obvious of what we, you know, have struggled with for the most of the year is free throw shooting. You know, and I was really pleased the way we attacked and got to the line tonight. But you know, we've got to be a 75 plus free throw shooting team. We just have to be.
When you said earlier about the turnovers and the, do you think is it a lack of focus, or is it a lack of just a breakdown or fatigue, or what do you think the basis of it is?
I think that's a great question, and I think you know, I think it's a combination of all. I do think, you know, it's kind of what I was alluding to there. You know, in the other, when P went out, not only that, but I mean, we were sucking air, and that was the other thing. I was kind of, you know, I sit there and, you know, burn a timeout, and to be honest, the last couple of timeouts I used were really just to make some changes, offense to defense, you know, and then obviously just give them a good rest, catch their breath, down some Gatorade, and let's go back at it. But hopefully that answered your question.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does it say about your team after eking out 2 close games, one close one against Delaware State and one tonight? What would you say this says about your team?
I mean, I just think that, you know, we continuously grow. I think we continuously grow, and I think we're starting to make strides to you know, not just getting better, but understanding the process, you know, of what it takes. And, you know, with such a young group and in a new group, it's taken time. Yeah, it's obviously taken a lot longer than I would like and the rest of the staff would like, but that's part of the journey. You know, is you gotta have some patience. You know, you gotta let kids grow up. You gotta let kids, you know, sometimes unfortunately in this game and in life in general, you know, you're gonna make some mistakes, and you're gonna sometimes, unfortunately, you're gonna have to take 2 steps back to take 3 steps forward. And I think that's probably a pretty good analogy of what we've gone through. You know, you know, I've kind of looked at it as I look at recruiting sometimes, you know, we're like the stock market. We're all over the place and we're always up and down, but hopefully we'll find a balance. And I think we're getting really close to that.
Anything else? Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.